really good childhood. I never knew anything was ever wrong. After my dad died, everything went like real downhill. My mom got pregnant with my sister. She was born like just over a year after he died. And then she was real into drugs, real bad. And I ended up like staying out of school just to watch the baby. And then she'd go and leave and go with her boyfriend. And then I just ran away. She knew where I was though, but she couldn't make me come home. I wasn't gonna stay and let her do that to me. That wasn't fair. I dropped out of school and got pregnant with him.
When Kelly first came to us, you could see the hurt in her eyes. She'd been through an awful lot. She got to grow up a little bit while she was here. She got to move emotionally away from the things that had stagnated her and kept her where she was at, and from proceeding forward in her life. If she was going to make a parenting choice to parent this baby, she needed to learn how to be a mom.
I wouldn't have been able to do it without them. I think the most important thing they taught me was that I need to be responsible and I need to be an adult now.
They have overcome insurmountable odds to get to this point. And it takes a true act of bravery for them to walk through those doors. I think I've heard it all after 10 years. And something happens. Or they tell me a story. And after weeks of being here and just being who you are, they learn to trust you. They reveal bits and pieces of who they are. And you can help heal those things. And from there, you can help them be good parents to the next generation.
It was such a great experience because I had someone to push me. I knew I'd be an awesome mom. I just knew I was going to do it. I knew God would be there for us and somehow it would all work out. I don't know why, I was so positive.
She's at a very healed place in her life right now, and I think through this process her family has healed a lot and has come full circle through her having had Kevin. We connected her with getting her high school diploma, and at 5 months pregnant she walked down the aisle, cap and gown, and she graduated. I think she could do anything she wants to do.
I graduated a year late, but I did it, and I was so happy for that. Now he has to do it because I did it.
When Yamila was born, I didn't think that anything would be wrong with her. I had her at this Salem hospital, and they came in and told me they were going to take her to the OHSU hospital. She had a cleft palate and was born with Pierre Robin. They explained to me what it was and how it was affecting her breathing and her eating.
When I met Melissa and heard her story, I was just so struck by her willingness to be strong, to just put one foot in front of the other and focus on what needed to be done. And for a young woman like this at the age of 17 with limited family support and no income to speak of, this was an extraordinary challenge. At the hospital, they had real concerns about whether she could provide adequate care for the baby. So DHS was called and the baby was temporarily removed. We were able to really provide her with a lot of support and assisted with getting that medical transportation. The staff went with her to meetings with DHS and helped break down what she needed to do into steps that were manageable for her so that she could do everything possible to get her baby back, which she successfully did after a few months. I think that's a real testament to her inner strength and to the importance of the Healthy Start services in really making a difference.
I want to have my kids grow up to have a good mom and to have me there for them.
When Danielle was born, I actually diagnosed her spina bifida. I saw the open lesion, and I knew exactly what that meant. It was just a second, but it was like the life idea flashing in your eyes. I really had that happen.
You just take one day at a time, and you thank whoever's up there that you woke up this morning, you know, because you really never know in life what's going to happen. I have some things that I have to accommodate for myself, and some things are a little different, but deep down I'm just the same.
Danielle and I made a decision kind of long ago. She wanted to do everything, so if she wanted to be on a tree, we climbed a tree. Could she play baseball games, been in theater, Everything you can imagine she did, we figured out a way to do it. Well, my husband is unable to work. So if you think of 4 people on a teacher's salary, it's all been on me, the whole thing. I find it very fearful what's going to happen to her when I'm not around. I'm 55 and I can barely lift her now, and I have a broken hip that's healed and all this. It gets harder. It gets harder because she's heavier and she wants to still be part of life, and the world is not a very nice place for people who are different of any kind.
Without the help that Danielle receives, I don't see her living independently. I see her struggling at home with her parents struggling to meet her needs. That is one of our goals, to see her living independently one day. Danielle's very outgoing, doesn't like to have everyone swoon over her.
All right, I'll see you later. Okay.
Living in the chair her whole life, the obstacles, you get your feelings hurt quite a bit.
Yes, I can get you out.
But then you do get your feelings hurt quite a bit, so you're overcoming it constantly, so there comes the strength.
I call myself a professional cat cuddler. I just cuddle them and I give them love, and hopefully they go off to their next home. They don't judge me basically like the entire world does sometimes. They're happy that I'm here. And I'm happy to be here.
I feel blessed that we have a brokerage service because it makes a huge difference in our life, because there's just not me. There's other people. I'm still a major player, but there's just not me. She goes places and I know she's safe, and I know she's comfortable, I know she's having fun. And I have now started sewing again, and I've joined a choir, things I haven't been able to do since she was born, and I feel really renewed. I really feel really grateful for everything. I don't know what we do without them. I really don't.